morning, YouTube. I am with the Eddie Horvath.
Good morning, Marky.
It is the 22nd of January, and it is minus 2 degrees.
Minus 2 degrees.
Yeah, the negative side, down below the zero. Oh, we haven't been that cold since they said 2019 is the last time we dropped below zero here. So
too cold to fire up today.
Yeah, so we're. The good news is I have another bank video, so hopefully you enjoy the video here, and
we got to take some time and go back and watch. There's 265,
old videos. Go back and watch Sawing Pine. That's where it all started.
Yeah.
And this channel happened more or less by accident, where it's at today. We put a new mill together, and I couldn't get a disc to burn right to play it out in the rec room, which you've seen. And I put it on YouTube so we could watch it. And I noticed people were actually watching us saw.
Can you believe that?
And then look where it's at. 48,400 subscribers. Thank everybody. And if you're new to the channel, go back and look at some of the old stuff. And that Sawing Pine, there wasn't even a sawdust blower on the mill at that point.
No, that was.
I think that was like maybe the 6th log that I ever sawed on that mill. I was really a bad sawyer at that point. I didn't know what I was doing.
Not a bad sawyer, just not used to that mill.
I was not used to that mill. I mean, I ran a handset mill for 26 years before that, but it was overwhelming. So go back and look at some of our old videos, and it would probably take you a few days to watch them all if you went on a...
Oh, I figured it out real quick. I figured there's 150 hours. That's 2 bags of potato chips.
Oh, yeah, maybe a couple pizzas.
Yeah, a couple pizzas.
Well, enjoy the video we have for you. I believe there's maybe 2 more, and it looks like another 2 weeks of frigid weather, so we're not going to fire that mill up. And I'm overwhelmed in the shop right now. I'm storing stuff, emptying out my aunt's apartment since she's passed on, and trying to get that done, going through a bunch of stuff, and work 40 hours a week. So it really cuts into your free time.
We'll get something on there.
So, all right, enjoy the video, and we will talk to you later.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Alrighty, let's do a nice big white spruce. Some worth actually sawing. Something to give me a little bit more of a challenge. Been sawing all these little logs that they haven't amounted to hill beans, but every once in a while we got to put a monster on there just to prove we can still saw. And this one here ought to fill the order. We got 2 of these big buggers anyway, so we'll see how close I can get this onto the carriage. I'm just trying to roll it slow here. Well, we're going to go with it. And we're going to have to do a little bit of stop sign work here, I think. But let me put a little bit of taper out on this. Let's put the master dog down. Let's see if we clear the saw or not. This could be interesting. Back side of this is going to be fun. That'll probably work if he can rip it off. Come on, Eddie, go postal on her. There you go. Now, this log is ours. That's all you have to do. You got to get through that first little cut. Now, we're going to saw on a facet, make a stop sign out of it. And this will be a lot of fun. And when I roll these big ones like this, I like to right, let's. I like to put the dogs back every time I do that. All right, let's take another little slab off of here. Nice job. And it's going to look like a stop sign or a pencil, or some people call it barrel sawing. Some people get mad every time they see this done. But like Bob Ross used to say, it's your world, do what you want. So that's what we're going to do. We'll make this happy little tree into some happy little boards. No happier place than sitting in the sawmill cabin. All right, let's continue our whittling. And what you want to do is make sure you clear the saw before you get too greedy with the cut. You got to cut that up into chunks anyway. And everybody asks me, what's that 22 on the back wall? Well, that is my magic number. And that 22 tells me how high I can cut through with my saw blade. Let's see if I can get that bad boy to lay over. There you go. Some people call them ironing boards. A little bit of rot on the outside, but we'll be all right. Once we get into the heart of this log, it ought to be pretty darn solid, we hope. Again, these logs were well get that butt flare off of there. Alright. What I just did there in a couple seconds would have taken you a few minutes with the chainsaw. If I got too greedy there or not, we're going to find out. Beautiful. Only need 4 foot, Ed. Alright. Eddie's thinking all the time. Alright, we're getting close to where we can do something with this log. I'm going to reverse the knees a little bit. Yeah, we're getting all that backside of that log just about cleaned up where we can actually do something with the whole thing. But if that's solid enough, we'll get one slide out of there. They'll take 4-footers. Get one out of there. I think we're almost in striking distance here. And I see my 22 coming up. That's a beautiful thing. All right, let's lay this down and start doing something with it now. Really not sitting on that one knee on that one head block very nice, but we'll correct that in the end. The more I turn it, the more it's... But I can actually saw this on 2 blocks if I wanted. We'll get to that in the end here. All right, let's go back to song. We'll shove her back. No worries. Yeah, once we get some weight off of it, we can do something with it. What I'm going to try to do is get this down to a square or corner on that bottom. You see the tapers going away as we keep coming in. Then we'll end up with a 90-degree corner. And the pieces on the actual head block will go to the knee. And then we'll take it down to our 12-inch or 12 and a quarter. And we'll split them. The old twofer. All right, let's do something with it. Big old boom. Okay, now I don't know if I'll be able to do anything with the shed or not. We're going to try it anyway. And I'm at the back of my tracks, so I don't know if this will work or not. We're going to try it though. Looks like it moved a little bit. There we go. I think we moved her a little bit, people. Let's go with that for a couple minutes till we make her a little bit lighter. At least we can do something with it. We'll get her down to our 12 and a quarter. Then we'll give her a final shove. Still got a lot of wood here. Every time I rotated that log, I probably moved forward about an inch. Now we're getting past all the punk. before it gets too skinny and tall. Let's roll her around. Let's bring that round face out. If it's going to let me do anything with it or not. We'll try it one more time here. It's trying to hit that. I would sure like to get that thing to slide forward just a smidge. Oh well. I'm gonna run them dogs all the way out. We're sitting on that taper back there. All right, let's get rid of some of this. That'll work. We did get it somewhat forward. But you see, it's just finally starting to rest on that block. We got almost a square block here now. We can go with it any direction at this point. Take one more board off of there. I think I'd like to work on that face that's up. Got a little bit more rot than the rest of it. If we can get her to go back yet or not. Please. Oh. I think we finally slid onto the face of the head block. There we go. You try hard enough, it finally works. Yeah, shove it back. There we go. Let's try to get it down to our 12 1/4. There's Mr. Laser. Let's just clean up that face. We'll get rid of that bevel. Yeah, we'll start pulling some toothers off of there, Eddie. It's easier just to cut them on here than the edge, or I can put a big stack of them up. I'll tell you what, this face is looking perfect, so let's roll her back. You can get any more rod off of the other side. Still is a nice looking block of wood. Took a couple minutes, but don't forget, we're only sawing 1/2 inch thick boards. So let's just skim that a little bit. There'll be some man glitter. But that's okay. Eddie's liking it. We're going to get a lot of pieces out of here. Tell you what, we're 12.5. We're going to leave that alone. I'm not going to try to split hairs here. We're making slats. All right. Boom! Oh, didn't get that. Didn't get it. Alright, let's get back up to our laser. Alright. Set back to 0. So shove it to you, dude. There you go. That's nice. This one log probably produced close to half of that order anyway. A good third of it. And once we get down to 6, we're going to lay it down one more time. Those peel off individual boards. You actually get to see more sawing on these videos than the regular ones. Then tomorrow night we'll probably shoot a little bit more footage. This might be next week's video, right here. And I'd probably gain about another 3 slats by rolling this down to 6 when we get there. Alright, we're 6.5. Alright, I'm going to take it down to the final 6 here. Close enough. And again, feed it slow when you're cutting trying to walk out of the curve. All right. Now we're going to go for the final. I'm going to try to slide it. We're going to try to get that, so we can hold that last dog, and we're going down to the last little bit here. So we're going to do this maneuver one more time. He says, I don't like this. I'll go with that. Dogs in, dogs down. There we go. Get cued back up to the saw again and finish them off. Beautiful. Now we can run them off. This is our first real day of sawing in 2022, so we're doing this in January. Just imagine when we get into nice weather. We got some nice cherry coming up. We got a lot more walnut to put on. We got some nice oaks. We got a lot of nice logs coming. Got to get moving on that kiln. That's the first big log of the year there. That big knot's not helping me, but oh well. See, that's just going to be a big weak point. We're almost out of it though. That's it. So stack yellow's back on. There's some mad dogs there. Yeah, let's put them on already. Let's see what it'll do. And don't try this at home. These are highly trained professionals. Okay, someone said, please turn the camera so we can see Eddie better. How's that? That's good. Alrighty. We're going to do first, we're going to go down to 12 1/4. Close enough. Just shave them a little bit. Now we're going down to 6. I didn't even count how many's there, but then he'll stack that other pile on there and we're going to let you go. And I hope you enjoyed this big log video. Please share it with other people. Please subscribe to our channel. Hit the like button. I don't know if I'm open wide enough or not. I guess we're close to where we need to be. If we're going to have enough. I don't know, we'll see. They might. Alright, first step here is take it to 12 1/4. These were like an odd size, but that's good. See that rot? That rot will come right off of there now. Almost like we planned it, huh? All right, 6 inches coming up. There we go, close enough. All righty, everybody, we're gonna let you go here. And we'll talk to you on our next video. Don't know when it's gonna be or what it's gonna be, but we gotta get through winter time, so we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.